Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Give you a little bit more juice on the mic. There you go. It's been a little while since we've streamed HOTS, so why not? Why not? Let's do just that. Good, have luck, fun. It's pretty standard. Literal translation from the Korean. Which really means, I will trade you a pig for my victory. Haven't laddered fully in about a good 3 weeks at least. I've been a little bit busy, as tends to happen. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't really know. I have this idea, like, I'm kind of getting bored with the whole macro approach. And I'm like, how can I make the macro approach more interesting? And also this ramp. Blech. What whole map is this, anyway? I actually don't recognize this map at all. Some ladder pool map. Coal or new... I don't know. I have no idea. Never mind. Yeah, I want to make it more interesting. I want to take the macro approach, but use the macro approach on something else. It's like, what if I worked on my macro to the point where it wasn't just a case of building marines. Like, I get up enough bases to basically build whatever I want, and then go for some weird-ass composition. Because in theory, you can win pretty much anything if you've got better macro than your opponent, right? So, that's pretty good encouragement to actually practice your macro. It's my theory, anyway. I think I'll be alright. That'll be pretty fun. It would also allow me to do different things. People tuning in at 5 AM. It's like, yeah, I'm on the American times now. Why do I have so much money? What have I done wrong? I'm going for 1 Rax expand here. It feels wrong to have this kind of money at this stage. It's almost like I made a mistake. What's going on? Walling off is going to be interesting on this map, I tell you. Yeah, I'm going 1 Rax expand. Didn't even check who I was up against, actually. Zerg. Alright. Why is it so hard to wall off? Oh, it's this map. Yeah, it's the one with that silly pocket expo. Man, could have gone CC first here. Is he going to try and steal gas? Going for the interception. That's fine. Ground dies. It's cool. I was a bit late on that. Ooh. He's actually pretty close by. And I would guess he happens to be going in this direction. I should maybe like build a second barracks to try and complete this wall off. There we go. Yeah, this map isn't usually used in competitive in any of the map pools that I've seen, so it's kind of slightly understandable that I wouldn't know it. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna build a bunker, and then I'm not really going to build a Reaver because I don't have any gas yet. Might be good if I remembered that. I might be able to get a Marine or 2 past. That would be kind of hilarious if I actually snuck up with 3 Marines and just got into that bunker. That would be a complete pain in the ass for him if I pulled that off. It's unlikely to happen, but not impossible. Uh-oh, wrong hotkey. There we go. Let's see what I can do to actually pull that off. That would be funny. Alright. Soon. Build a few more Marines up. Supply depots are being sorted out. Do I want to try and take 3rd base this early? If I can get it as a planetary, sure. Let's get the engineering down. We could take that 3rd base and just make it a really quick planetary. That is going to be a free overlord kill, which is nice. Always good to have that. Sweet. Okay. If I can get up this ramp and into that bunker. Ooh, he's a little bit scaredy cat. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, he's found it. Ooh, can I save it? Can I save it? I don't think I can save it. No, this is actually gonna suck now. Oh well. Man, I don't believe you found it. That sucks. Oh well. It happens. Alright, so we're gonna build a 3rd CC. Try and make that into a planetary right under there. Let's get a decent edge. So, as far as I know right now, I'm seeing he's got speed. That's all I know about him. I should kind of build a bunker just to be a little bit safe. Yeah, that would have been nice. It would have been so pretty. But it didn't happen. Yep, that you did. Well done for doing that. You would have been in serious trouble if I managed to get in there. It was a bit sneaky. This map's actually kind of prone to that because the fact that you've got this pocket expansion. It's a little bit silly. I wonder if he's taking his third base yet. Like, I would have thought a Zerg would have. Let's go check. Kind of interested to know. About to hit supply cap again. Need to fix that problem. So we're going to hop that down there. Okay, let's start to get the tech labs up as well. Otherwise we're going to have some serious problems here. I want to add on 2 more racks to make that work. Okay. Oh yeah, there's rocks, of course. Better go deal with that. I think you can take one. Can you take one at the back? I'm pretty sure that you can. Alright, shields. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to try and take one there. Let's just check and see if he's taking a third in some way. I should also start building missile turrets. It's getting around the time when I'd expect mutalisks to be here. That's fine. I mean, I've got plenty of money. I'm floating way too much of it right now, so it makes sense just to use it in a way that is useful. Okay, that's that. Produce Marines. Alright, he hasn't taken his third base yet. Useful information to have. Let's plump that down there, make it a planetary. Immediately deploy mules there. As long as that planetary goes up, that should be fairly difficult to kill for a while. Okay, still got too much money. Add some more racks. Add a factory, we're really late on tech. Seriously late on tech. Got missile turrets down, which is always nice. Mining from the planetary, which is also nice. Get some missile turrets kind of around here. A little bit more difficult to get to. Should still work pretty well. Make sure I'm actually building from the right things here. Okay, sweet. Right, we don't know what he's doing, so let's find out. Okay, it's a lair. There's a spire. Alright, good. That's good news. I managed to kind of figure out what that was. I'm going to kind of overdo it with the turrets here because my micro is really bad and I'm floating a bunch of money, so that's one way to get rid of it. Supply depots. I thought I built a bunch more here. Apparently I didn't. That was pretty stupid of me. There we go. Alright, I want to take a bunch of SCBs and I'm going to plump them down here. Yeah, you can. There you go. Off we go. Thank you very much. Let's at least take this El Naga. Make sure we've got 4 Marines in there. About to hit it with that, so let's get that armory out. Get the starport, add these 2 in here, add reactors, put a reactor on here. Good, good, good. Yep, here they are. Some missile turrets. I don't have stim. I'll have that pretty soon. It's actually fine, we can move enough Marines down there for that to not be a problem. The missile turrets, as you can see, are kind of in range of the mineral line, so we took a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad. Put a couple more turrets around there and we should be fine. In fact, I'm actually tempted to add high-sec auto tracking just to make this a little bit easier. There we go, so I'm currently on 3. Let's see if they've taken theirs yet. He took a lot of damage on his mutalisks there, so... Alright, let's queue up a bunch of Marines. Sweet. Once my macro is really rolling, we can consider doing something fancy. What would be nice is if I can go up to battle cruisers. But I do need enough gas and supply to make that work, so... Alright, so he hasn't taken a third base yet. Either that or he's taking it down there. Yeah, there's a base up there. We should actually just push the Marines. I actually think he can't kill me because I think I've got too many Marines. Let's go. Build more units just in case. Engineering base about to finish that. We could start +2. Add something on that so we can get some widow mines going. Make sure we're actually mining properly. That would be good. Check the mini-map. Ooh, sneaky little Ling might actually... Ah, he's gonna... spot the army. Upgrades-wise, doesn't look too impressive. Alright, 34 Marines. Gonna march in this general direction. Medevacs are out now as well, so get them in position. Still floating a little bit of cash. Swarm hosts, okay. Do we have a scan? We might. Will have come from around there. Stim. Get my dudes in positions. Uh-oh, Baneland's coming in. Reposition. Split, split, split. Not the best splitting ever, but good enough, especially considering. Can you get another scan? Yeah, we can kill more swarm hosts here. Just trying to desperately deal with those locusts, which didn't quite work out. Alright, okay, alright. So he's going swarm host. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a bunch of starports to get some ravens. Get 3 starports. These defenses in place. Make sure these guys are ready to get started. Let's check. I have... this mineral line's actually not as oversaturated as I thought it was. It's always a good thing to know. Get a few more medevacs out. Let's drop in the meantime while I'm trying this kind of tech transition thing that we've got going on. Make sure this is actually bound to something useful. Okay. Keep building marines. Build more supply depots. Oh, what the hell's going on with the mining over here? Not exactly ideal. I just don't think I've got enough SCVs in general. Alright. Goal is to drop the 3rd. Supply depots will be sorted momentarily. Build that up. Gas count is looking pretty good for Ravens. And then we'll seek a missile, a little bastard, for Kingdom Come. Cut that around there. Alright. Okay, the locusts are pretty close. Can we get a scan and maybe see him? Let's stim forward and try and find him. You are group 2. I want to see where the locusts are coming from. Alright, they're coming from there by the looks of it. We're going to drop straight in the middle line with this force.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
This is going to be a bit problematic for them, I think. Yeah, now just stim and wreck this mineral line. Work on 3. Work on Corvid reactor. And that is going to be one dead 3rd base. And we might as well try for the main. Continue to build units. He's out of range with the swarm hosts right now, so he can't really do anything. Now we're going to drop the spire and try and kill it. Here come the units at me. Nope. If you're going to play it like that, let's get rid of some banelings. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is bad news. Might be able to do some damage here. Okay, well I've got enough missile turrets to defend all this off. And we're building lots of ravens, which is totally fine. Still don't know where swarm hosts actually are. They're there, okay. Like, this force of marines can probably just kill them outright if I've got another scan. The question is whether I actually have another scan or not. Let's move those marines into good defensive position. Once I've got another scan, I'm going to go in there. How many ravens do I have? Decent number. Alright. Okay. Once I've got a scan available. I don't want to move the ravens out yet. They don't really have enough energy. I want to basically just stim in there and kill the swarm hosts. Okay, I've got a scan available. I know they're around there, so I think I might do pretty heavy stim. Get right where the swarm hosts are and just blow them up completely. And then obliterate this base. Sweet. Okay, pull back. Alright, cool. I have a bunch of ravens now. Now, I didn't see his Mutalisk pack, I saw them kind of moving across the map, but they don't seem to be anywhere. If they're trying to attack my base, they'll just die. I've got too many turrets. I'm not really worried about that. Especially if I happen to successfully seek a missile. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Mutalisks are completely boned. No big deal. Alright. That Raven gave its life so that we may live. We should honor its sacrifice. Raven squad's gonna split off and is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. You idiots! Look at this crap. What the hell are you doing? Oh, Jesus. PDD down. Better Seeker missile. Uh-oh. Okay. Back off. Seekers. Seekers. Yeah! And you might think, oh, well, you lost a bunch of Ravens. Doesn't really matter. That was a ton of mutants he just lost here, and I've got way more bases than he does. Can you get back into position? Jeez. Salvage this bunker, because it's just getting in the way of everything. I'm currently floating an absurd amount of money. What can I spend it on? Really nothing. So, I'm going to just build a bunch of racks. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like action is going on over here. Uh-oh. Oh, Christ! Split, 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 split. There we go. That was unfortunate. Okay, time to rebuild. It's fine. We lost a bunch of units. I can get more. Not really too big a deal. Nope. Not going to call the best splitting in the world, certainly. I really, really need those bastards to die, which is going to be difficult considering I don't actually have enough medevacs to get units going here. Let's add some more production. Okay, these swarm hosts are just going to drive me back now. Whatever, that's fine. Just need to rebuild. Let's get some armor. And we have more ravens coming. And let's grab more bases. 4th and 5th base. Add reactors. Rebuild as best we can. What's the raven count at? It's looking pretty good. 9 ravens. We can do quite a bit with that. Especially since we're up against locusts. Just reinforce to this position, move the Raven squad in, and be an annoying little bunch of bastards. Gotta watch out for those things. Those things do actually attack air, if I recall correctly. So we can get to detection range, and then we can seek and missile them. Sup. It would be unfortunate if something were to happen to them. Oh, yes. Here, have a few more. Get out. Here, have some turrets. You know you want them. There we go. Sweet. Very slick. Okay. Well, so much for getting that base up. That one was obviously shut down pretty quickly. Alright, let's get ready on the next push. Raven squad should be able to deal with that quite nicely. Rebuild marines at a ridiculous rate. Get these CCs back up. Just get everyone together. Okay, so just making sure I've got everything control grouped in the correct manner. I just want some turrets up here just so that I can see anything coming in. You see, this is just getting irritating. I need to raven that lot. 15 ravens might be enough. This lot, squad 1 can just push. Ravens can go and try and deal with this. Split, split. Oh god, how many ravens are we losing here? Few too many, thank you very much. Oh, god damn it. Popping up at just the wrong frickin' time. See, this is just getting annoying now. Got all the turrets out. Need to rebuild the army. There are still enemies coming out. Alright, that's at least up. I'm actually out of money. Pretty much mined out. Well, you can go and mine here. This needs to be a planetary. We need to rebuild. Might need to drop some more. What have I got left Raven-wise? Looking fairly decent. Just get them back for repairs. I'll have a couple more Ravens in a second. Good. Upgrades-wise... Ah, we lost the armory in that attack. Annoying. Okay. Swarm hosts are a bit of a pain in the ass. I probably should have just brought the Ravens along with me. In fact, I will. Right, once I've got my Marine force up, I'll just get my Ravens back in play. Yeah, they're coming in right now. Okay. Don't know if they've got any mutas left. Let's just go check for spare bases.
This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
Okay, bring the Ravens in. Gotta figure out where these bastards are first. Okay, they're there. Somehow, I think he probably didn't like that. Kill the swarm hosts. Nice. That's what we like to see. The Raven's out of position. Attack into the main. Check the third. It's like a single mutalisk. Oh, you're gonna make banelings? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, your banelings are dead. Thank you very much. GG. Nice. Ravens are fun units, I should build more of them.